saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McCarthy going to put it up right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
On play action, McCarthy. That is caught. Gets past one man. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Saints at 6-5 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game.
Isaiah Foskey. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now McCarthy. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
That's It's complete to Palmer. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Third and goal, McCarthy. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he'll be able to get this up to about the 5-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep.
7 Pirates. Here we go. 65, 65. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
19, Charger, 19.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And you look at the Saints defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready,
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Saints nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Well, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. Motion. 19, 18. Panther 6, green. Crash. Mustang 19.
Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yards on the play.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught downfield by Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, 47 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And a point after, good by Grupe. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Draft 50. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
And here's Brad Robbins now.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
18, 5, 60, 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught by McMillan.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
70 Rangers, 70.
2nd and 5. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
4 yards.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Ready, set. 60 by 6. Press low 80. Check smash. Check smash. 18, pioneer. Panther 11. Panther.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got McMillan. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
21. Saints 7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. To the air with McCarthy. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
McCarthy going to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
At the 29-yard
Well, it all
line.
came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go. Stanley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First and 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
A 4-yard gain.
Miller is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From back at the 2, here's third and goal. The final shot before break. McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field and begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding off. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
35-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Let's go. 18, Bravo 80. 19, Lion. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, it's Palmer. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And you start to think if it's going to happen for these guys, it's got to start with this drive. Down 3 scores, they need to start making some inroads. And that'll help the cause there as they pick up good yardage and a first down.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now he's going to step up and run. And a loose football. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he is caught, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a gain of
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Red. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here now a third down and 8.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Back to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
At the Saints' 12-yard line.
Rattler, Warriors 70, 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time they have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
They lost two, and it brings up fourth.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Check smash. 79 Broncos. Drag him 60.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the RPO, he completes it. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here we go. Warriors 70.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 30.
11 more on that one, and another first down. Throwing again, McCarthy. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for two.
The Saints.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Saints 22.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
20-yard line.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Buffalo 18, come 19, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. 60 Maverick, 50, 50.
They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed Old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
26-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This one taken in by Olave. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go. 18,
to the air with McCarthy. Over the middle, complete. It's Palmer. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And it's caught. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and
now they'll shift things around. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the
they'll try the draw. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty empty on the try for 2. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get...
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea